Hey there, fellow parents. Welcome to the Real Life of Parenting podcast, where we're all about embracing the chaos, sharing the laughter, and navigating the roller coaster ride of parenthood. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jenna.
And together, we're your co-pilots on this adventure.
Each episode will dive into the highs and the lows and the hilariously unpredictable moments that make parenting the wild journey it is.
So get ready for real stories, genuine conversations, and a few parenting hacks along the way. Whether you're dealing with diaper disasters or celebrating those small victories, we've got your back.
So buckle up, hit play, and let's embark on this parenting odyssey together. This is The Real Life of Parenting, where every episode is a reminder that you are not alone in the beautiful chaos of raising little ones. Hi, and welcome back to The Real Life of Parenting podcast. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to be talking about our experiences before kids and after kids.
Yeah, today's going to be just more of a fun episode. Maybe for those parents at home who maybe not necessarily parents yet, but you got a kid coming along and you're like, how the fuck is my life going to change? We are going to give you some of our personal examples, maybe some funny stories along the way, and hopefully you enjoy our stories. If you're not a new mother, or not a new mother, but if you're currently a mother and you just want to listen to some funny shit for about a half hour, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, exactly. I think, we'll kick it off and we'll start off with, you definitely had we definitely had a lot of spare time when we did not have kids.
Yeah, before you have kids, you definitely have a lot of free time.
You don't even realize how much time you have until you have the kids.
Right? Like from just, sitting at home, or maybe you want to go on a hike, or maybe you want to go do something and you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, drop everything. I'm just going to go fuck off for the day and do whatever. And,
yeah,
you take the dog out for a 3-hour walk. You can do whatever bullshit you want to do. I mean, technically you can still do that with kids, but you got to plan for it.
Yeah, that's like a pack a diaper bag for the day. Just snacks,
if
drinks.
Bottle feeding you bottles. If you're breastfeeding, you'll be like, oh, how the fuck am I going to breastfeed my kid now?
Yeah, exactly. If you're going out for a hike, I mean, I guess if it's a trail, then there should be hopefully benches or something. But if not, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to go sit on this stump.
They have like a sling that you can put them on while you're like walking.
They actually do.
Okay.
Yeah, like I could have very easily actually done that with Lily if we went for a walk or whatever when she was younger with my carrier. Like,
thanks for ruining my $1 million idea.
Yeah, they do.
Excited. I was like, we could get rich off of this.
No, they have that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that we I think take granted for is that before kids, if you're feeling a little bit tired, you know what you can do? Go lay down. Go lay down. Just go take a nap. Fucking have a nap middle of the day, anytime you want. 3:00 in the afternoon, you're going to be up till 1:00 at night. Who knows? I don't know. After kids, having a nap is much more difficult. You either nap when they're napping or hope that they don't come wake you up. I don't know, but as long as someone's watching your kids, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember I used to take naps like almost every day around like 12, 1:00, and like your head just gets like used to it, right? So then you're tired the next day at like the same time and whatever. And it's like, now that you have kids, it's like there's just not can't do that as easily.
When they're sleeping is like the perfect time to clean up.
Clean up too.
Like, I want to relax, but I should probably clean up a little bit.
Clean up their toys.
The toys out of the way. The living room cleaned up. Yeah, before you could just be a lazy shithead and just lay down, because you could just clean up later. You didn't need to do it right away.
Yeah, exactly. And like also, like whenever you want to take, like have a nice supper with your spouse, like nice little date night, whether it's a date night in or a date night out. Like
Take
that
me out,
was, yeah, that was so much easier
Yeah.
without kids.
I want you to wine dine and 69 me, please.
Oh God. Yeah, that was much, much easier without kids because then you don't have to worry about, now it's like, okay, who's going to watch the kids while we go out? Or, I mean, we have a dog
the
that
dog's a
can,
little different. He can suffer for
he
a
can
few
definitely
hours
do
alone.
that, right? Hey, you
Plus,
can
when
take
you
care
come
of them.
back, he doesn't have to come into the bedroom with you after the date. So, now we have to worry about who's watching the kid. Are they going to be able to stay long enough? Are the kids going to be okay? Are they going to be screaming their heads off the whole time?
When we leave.
Yeah. Are we going to come back and they're going to be screaming their heads off? Are they going to be napping, sleeping? Are we going to have any alone time after our date? Or
is it just like date night back to reality?
Yeah. Like, oh, we got like 2 hours of freedom. I mean, 2 hours of freedom is pretty nice.
Pretty good, yeah.
But when you come home and you're like, well, I gotta make sure these kids are all set up, they're fed, they're good to go, back to bed. Come downstairs at the end of the night and find you sleeping, or maybe I'm sleeping. I don't know. And you're just like, well, shit.
Yeah, like date nights for sure were a lot easier to do without kids.
Yeah, it's definitely important still to have date nights.
It is.
Yeah, 100%.
It is because honestly, it's just one of those things. Again, it's taking care of you and what you need, and when you have, maybe even just one kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, doesn't matter how many kids you have, you need the time with your spouse alone.
I don't like the counting game. I don't want to keep going up here. I'm happy with 2. I don't want any more than that.
Yeah, 2 is enough for us.
Yeah.
Especially so close in age.
Yeah. Keeps us busy and on our toes. Definitely keeps the free time down to a minimum.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little insider tip for our podcast. Most of the time we film at, it's, 7:54 right now. In the evening, the kids are sleeping. This is our free time.
Yes.
Yeah. You're lucky if you get about a half hour for a nap time.
Well, during the day, they're pretty good now. Like they're on the same schedule. So basically they get up at, so they're in bed by 7. And then usually Liam's been getting up really early to us. He's been getting up like between 6 and 6:30 the last week, but he's also fighting a cold, which doesn't help.
No.
And then Lily's usually up anywhere between 7 and 7:30. So she's been pretty good.
Oh yeah, another thing. You thought you were gonna get to sleep in. Well, guess what? Get fucked.
Yeah, exactly. I think like the last week
is sleeping in.
Yeah, like the last week I was up with you, I think all week this week at 5 because I knew Liam was going to be up at like 6 or 6:30 and there's no point in me going back to bed for an hour and then having to re-wake up.
Yeah, I'm usually out the door from work at 6 o'clock, and like the biggest thing is on the weekends when I'm not working, it's like I want to sleep in.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard with kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you did let me stay in the bed and sleep in, I'll probably be up in about 30 minutes after they've been screaming their heads off and just going, like having fun upstairs.
Being crazy upstairs, yeah.
Yeah. Hard to roll over some days. Definitely before kids though. Kind of speaking of the days of binging TV shows gets a lot harder when you've got young kids. Once they're a little bigger and older, like they might be a little more independent. But definitely once you're newer, I think out of the newborn phase and you're pushing 6 months, I think that's where like the days of Netflix binging kind of stops. You know what I mean? Where you're like, you no longer can just have a show on. Now you got to make sure it's like kid friendly, or
and you're more interactive with the kids too. Like you're down playing with them and helping them build their motor skills, helping them, with tummy time, helping them with whatever they need help with at that point.
Trying to show them language, or maybe you're trying to take them places.
How to sit up on their own.
Sit up, walk, stand, move.
All that good stuff. So it's like realistically, you're not even really paying attention to the TV at that point anyway. It's just kind of background noise.
Yeah, if you have it on at all.
Yeah.
pretty hectic with the kids.
It is. We kind of use.
I think we're kind of like doubly screwed though. Like I think if we had one kid, it might be a little bit easier. But
Well, yeah,
we've
'cause-
got 2 toddlers, like 13 months apart. Like they're just shy of Irish twinning
yeah,
phase kind of thing. So
yeah,
that keeps us really busy, really on our toes.
yes, yeah, and like with Liam being early, he was originally supposed to be born in August. We would have had the Irish twins, because Lily was born in August. So, yeah.
I think Lily happened because Liam was in the hospital. We still had some time.
Oh yeah, Jeez.
More time on our hands.
Yeah.
Well, not more time, but more alone time.
Yes and no.
Yeah, it was stressful.
Yeah. Once, I think it was more or less once Liam was home.
Yeah.
Which was in September. And then we would have conceived in November. So I guess we just didn't waste any time there, did we?
I blame Jenna. Her hands off me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
That definitely gets into a little bit of you lose out on time to be intimate with your partner. Better words and terminology than I was going to use originally. But
what sex?
What about sex? Intimacy, Jenna. Come on.
Use the word sex. It's okay.
Okay.
A perfectly normal word.
It is perfectly normal.
Yeah. I agree with that though. We were pretty active.
A little bit.
Before kids, but
we still are.
We still are.
Just not as much as we used to be.
Once in a blue moon.
Not once in a blue moon. It's like active enough.
Yeah, once in a blue
moon. A little more active, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Wondering, what are you doing after this podcast?
Going to bed, sweetie.
Going to bed, sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no, definitely. We the intimacy slows down a lot when you have kids.
Yeah.
And like one of my favorite things to do, I'm like a sleep naked person, and like now that we have kids, like I don't remember the last time I slept naked ever.
Yeah,
like
you gotta make sure you can run into the bed, run upstairs,
just in case like one of them's like freaking out. Or like one of them's like sleeping on the floor. Oh, that's what happened with Liam the other night, remember?
Yeah, I had to go up and get him.
Yes, you did. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, you did.
Pretty much punched me and you said, go get him.
Yeah, because I usually deal with Lily, so you go and get him.
Yeah, and I can't be naked sleeping because I don't want the kids being like fucking mortified. Fucking snake sticking out or those fucking one-eyed Gila monster ready to attack them or something.
Yeah, freaking anaconda.
I don't know what people think of this episode. We are going off the rails today. We are unhinged.
Absolutely. Unhinged. It's okay to have fun. You have to have fun. This is why we do this, because it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun because I tell you it's fun. Oh, shit. You know what else?
What else?
We're going to change the tone a little bit here. Remember the days like where you could just go and do all your running around? Like you could go to the store, go get your groceries, you could go shop for clothes, and you're like, oh, this is fucking perfect. Like it's nice and easy, and your most stressful thing would be the stupid traffic or the idiot that took your parking spot or something like that, right? And now you got those kiddos. Now you got to make sure, well, because you got 2 of them, you got to go to a store that has good carts where you can put both of them in the fucking cart at the same time.
Where they're not going to fight.
Yeah, or fall out of the basket.
Oh my God. Did we ever cover that? I don't think we did.
I don't think so. We are bad parents if we cover that. So we'll just leave this one here.
No, so what actually happened was the one day we were in No Frills.
Yeah.
And Lily was in the front because she was too small to be in the basket anyway. And we're like, okay. Like Liam was like 2, I think, or just around 2.
Something like that.
And we're like, all right, whatever. Like, oh, okay, buddy. Like, you've upgraded to the basket, right? Because every kid gets to sit in the big basket where all the groceries are and whatever. But He was leaning over the basket in the cart. He was trying to reach something, I think, in one of the, I don't know, on one of the shelves.
Yeah.
And all I saw was him toppling over the basket. Like, I don't even know what he was trying to get. But of course, he came out of the cart and, like, he didn't, like, hit his head hard on the floor. Like, he kind of bumped it on the cart and then it kind of hit something else. But it wasn't like.
Yeah, he mostly just flipped over.
Yeah, he just kind of flipped and scared himself, more or less, honestly. But yeah, that's the story of Liam now never ever again being in the basket.
Yeah, neither one of them. So
No,
thank God the no frills,
just
they just got the double seats.
yeah,
So the reason he was in the basket because they only had one seat was because
yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't because we were trying to be irresponsible parents. It was literally because there wasn't a second seat.
Yeah.
So
that
we didn't
no
have.
frills is tiny.
Yeah, and we figured like the bigger kid, like he kind of knows better, but
Yeah.
clearly not.
Yeah. Like their aisles are like 1.5 cart wide.
Don't ever trust a toddler.
No, you don't trust toddlers with anything?
No, don't
I'm
trust a
thinking of
toddler.
getting like my credit card and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give my phone, put the Amazon app open and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so that was that story there.
Yeah, it was great. It's wonderful.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, he was fine. Like
He was
picked him up in
absolutely
like
fine.
less than 5 minutes. He was like done crying.
Yeah, like no goose egg, no nothing. Like he was fine.
Acted like it didn't happen.
Kind of. There was a girl like that saw it happen and like I just saw her reaction. She was like, I was like, he's okay.
He's okay.
I swear
While
he's
we're like
okay.
heads are down, like let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're terrible people.
Just finish our groceries because everyone's gonna be looking at us now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Pain in the butthole.
yeah, that was crazy. There's always a first for everything.
There really is.
Like literally.
I hope there's nothing else.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Another thing is with your kiddos, maybe at younger ages, like before they become toddlers and stuff, you might be listening to your favorite music. You might be listening to your rap music. You
Your
might
rap
be
wap music.
Your wap.
Rap wap music.
Rap wap. Rapper wappa wappa wappa. Jenna could probably recite WAP for us. I put her on the spot today.
I'm too good. So
I always laugh at the that comedy bit that comes by every once in a while. And the guy and he's like he's singing, he's got the two lyrics and he's got the all I want is it's Baby It's Cold Outside because it was canceled. And WAP, which was the #1 hit at the same time, and he's like just reading line for line.
Yeah.
And he's like, my mom's going to start to worry. Baby, it's cold outside. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Get some pussy.
Like which one should be banned?
It should be canceled. Jenna just loves Cardi. Cardi B? Who's
Cardi
the
B.
other one?
Yeah, Cardi B.
I always get her and Nicki mixed up. It's like the same person. Just
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Just
With a
Nicki has a
different
bigger
name.
butt, I think.
I don't know. They're both fake, so
Either way, you don't have to be good to make money.
you know.
That's all.
And here we are, not making any money.
Oh man. Yeah, I miss another like little switch of the mood here. I don't miss it, but like I miss being able to go out with my friends like to a party and just not have any worries.
Get white girl wasted.
And literally get white girl wasted.
Your biggest worry is like, how do I get home?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like with kids, like you're always worrying about them. You're always like, okay, am I going to be home when they go to bed? Are they going to go to bed okay? Are they sleeping okay? Are they going to wake up when I get home? Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's a good
just
question.
that worry. Like, and like, I just don't like leaving them overnight. Like, I haven't left them overnight yet.
No. We also
Alone.
haven't had the offer for leaving them
Yeah.
overnight alone.
I just don't think they're
what it
ready. I don't think they're ready, but I don't think I'm ready either.
They sleep relatively well.
They do.
If it's
Lily's a
someone
lot
they
better
knew, it might
now.
not be too bad, but to be a little weird.
Lily's up and down a lot, but at least she's gained that skill of being able to put herself back to sleep without me. But yeah, I think I'm like 2 or 3 weeks now. I haven't had to feed her at all, and she's been really, really good. And we actually put her into her new bed.
Oh, I forgot
last week.
that.
Yeah, so she went from the crib to her little toddler bed, which she was super excited.
Little Minnie Mouse one.
It's
just on the floor with the mattress.
Yeah, it's super cute, and she absolutely
was so excited.
Yeah,
Liam
so was Liam. Too. Yeah,
and like it's all below the rail so that they don't fall out. For some reason, the crib we had, it's an IKEA crib.
Yeah, it was like a 5-in-1.
So it's
IKEA
like
crib.
A crib that's
so like
bassinet.
Yeah, so like the actual mattress was higher as like babies.
Yeah.
And then once they start to kind of learn how to sit up on their own or stand up on their own, it lowered so that they couldn't come out of it.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to be like a toddler bed after that, where like the rail would be just above the mattress.
That's what we thought, at least.
It has like a guardrail. That's what we thought. And like when we had switched Liam into his bed originally, we were like, okay, like we'll try that or whatever. And we're like, what? Like there was no guard. So we're like, okay, well, I guess we're going to have to just kind of throw him into a bed and hopefully.
Yeah. Cause that was the weird thing. It was a crib that switched into a toddler bed. The mattress comes down and you actually take the one side off, but then there was nothing to stop him from rolling out of the bed. There's no little lip. There was no anything to prevent him from falling flat out of the bed.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a couple of nights he did come out of it, but he didn't wake up. So like he rolled out of it and then like he was on the floor.
We moved him into a real bed shortly after.
Yeah, we moved him into our queen for the longest time to get him used to the bed, like a bed. And then we had that rail on the one side.
Yeah. Now he's got a car bed, so now he's
happy with that. Yeah.
It's a nice little single mattress with the car bed. We got the frame $50 off of Marketplace.
Yeah.
And then bought the mattress at the liquidation place.
And,
yeah, it's pretty good.
It's fantastic.
Lily's got her little bed now, and it's got a nice like height. Like the rail is like probably twice the height of the mattress, so she can't roll out of bed.
Yeah,
good, because she still moves a lot and gets to the sides quite easily.
Yeah, but she's not nearly as much of a mover as Liam was. Liam used to just he would literally start from like the top, and then when we woke up, like sometimes we were like, how is he not off the bed on the other side of a queen size bed? Like he rolls around everywhere. But she's pretty quiet when she's sleeping. She's pretty quiet.
His car bed's only got like 2 small lips. I'm surprised he hasn't come in more. I think he did once.
I don't think he's rolled out. I think he's physically gotten out of bed and then it's like, oh shit, yeah, I'm actually still
asleep on the floor.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm actually still tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he's actually rolled out of it because I would have heard it.
Sleeping now.
Yeah, so we
got the monitors hiding over there, so we're just staring at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think another thing, let's go back to the music for a second.
Yeah.
So at some point you can't really play your favorite music because the kids are going to pick up on the language.
Yeah.
The language and other things and all that stuff. But Lily's been starting to really like music, and we've been playing it we'll play it on the Alexa or the Echo, whatever. You dancing already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a cute video of that.
And you're cold.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're
That's her favorite song right now. Or I don't know if her favorite, but as soon as it turned on, she churned and she big smile.
Perks right up.
Yeah, ear to ear almost. She was like
yeah. Me and Lily have little dance parties. Liam likes to be swung around.
Yeah.
I do that.
Not like dancing. He's kind of like me.
But Lily's such a little dancing queen. I like to dance with her in the living room lots. But yeah, she's just she has so much personality. She's such a cutie. Same with Liam. Liam's really come out of his shell quite a bit too.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. So he's starting to get there.
Starting to.
And like the other thing before kids is like you only had to cook for yourself. Yeah, you didn't have to cook for 3 other people. You just had to cook for maybe one other person or yourself.
Every night's like, remember, like before we had kids, I'd just myself something up and I'd be like,
Just throw something. Like, I don't know, toast and peanut butter.
Just making a grilled cheese with some bacon on it. Should take bacon out of the fridge once we're done this. But yeah, that was it. Where like you could just eat shit food and make yourself shit food because you didn't have to worry about eating shit food that much.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry
Or
about your
indulging.
kid.
You know, you had like a 12 o'clock at night craving of fucking nachos and cheese. Right now, if I go upstairs and I try to open up a fucking bag of nachos, it's gonna probably wake the kids up most likely. And then you gotta open the fridge.
Not only that, but you're gonna get my glare.
And then, yeah, that's probably the worst thing.
Because you know, that's the thing. You know what you're doing.
No, I know what I'm doing, and I know what you're gonna say to me. Is what the thing is, right? So
you do it because I
And then
can't
it's
say
like,
anything because the kids are sleeping.
to be fair, we don't even have nachos in the house right now, and I want nachos.
I don't know what to tell you. We've been really trying to watch what we're eating, so
Yeah, we haven't been doing a good job at that. So
no.
just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So nachos, you know, you get like the nacho cheese dip.
Oh, the queso dip.
Yeah, I like putting that on the nachos.
Oh, yeah, so delicious.
You want something really greasy? Okay, so you make French fries. You take the nacho cheese dip, you warm it up, and you pour it over your French fries, and you throw some cheese on there. You throw whatever else you want to put on there. You can put gravy. You got the most like pulled pork, chicken, anything really, right?
Pulled chicken, pulled pork.
Just chicken nuggets. Just chop them up and put them on there.
That'd be delicious.
Yeah. So, anyways,
this is party food.
This isn't self-indulgence. This is not. I'm not sharing this with anybody. This is mine. This would be something I would make for myself, and then you'd be like, "Can I have a bite?" And I'd be like, "No," because then I'm gonna have to make you some of this.
I'd take one anyway.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's good. Can you make me that? Anyways,
that's usually how it goes. Yeah.
I don't remember what my point was, but you could definitely do that before having kids. Nowadays, with having kids, like you got to really think about what are they eating, what are you eating. You should probably eat as a family.
Yeah.
They like to mimic you, so that's super important.
Yeah, have a balanced meal if you can.
Yeah.
Obviously, not every night's gonna be a balanced meal, but
yeah.
Try and sneak in their veggies somewhere.
Try to sneak them in.
We do with spaghetti sauce a lot.
Yeah.
We blend up
spaghetti sauce. So yeah, warm up your spaghetti sauce and then throw it in the blender with maybe about a cup and a half of veggies. You got to be careful what veggies because you can get the flavor in there and it's not fun. I think we did that once. I think peas really gave a pea flavor. Not like a pea flavor, but like a pea flavor.
These are disgusting. So yeah.
Not my favorite.
No.
Yeah, that's a good way to hide your veggies if you're
looking for a hack that way.
Yeah. Remember like a joke I made, like I think our second episode, and I was like, oh, we could just turn this into a food podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we're turning this one into a food podcast.
I can talk about food all day. You know, I'm about 50 pounds lighter than I was at my heaviest. I love food. Food loves me. It's just like Barney. We're all one big happy family.
It's cute.
Anyways, if you want food advice or what's the best thing when you just want to be a lazy piece of shit like I wanted half the time, just send us a message. I will let you in on some secrets. Tell me what you got, what you want. I will tell you how to get it done.
Yeah, and I think also like with just having to feed, you know, one other person or just yourself is like, you know, we didn't have to spend as much on groceries. Like we had so much more money.
It also doesn't help inflation, but yeah, groceries. Now we're feeding 2 more mouths. That also
sometimes 3.
That also yeah, I know. The worst part is when you go to McDonald's. We used to be able to just get one Happy Meal for both of them. Now we have to get both of them a Happy Meal.
Because they crush the nuggets.
Yeah, they just eat it all. Fuck's sakes. But like, two 2 nugget Happy Meals is cheaper than a 6-pack of nuggets combo. You're welcome. Anyways, yeah, so they just like it now, right? So
Yeah.
now with fast food being more expensive, restaurants being more expensive, everything being more expensive, and now you have 2 more mouths to feed.
It's insane.
Going out is really a treat, whereas before, it might not have been bad to go grab some fast food every other day.
Yeah.
Go and grab your favorite shawarma.
Yeah.
Have your Subway. What else? I'm trying to think of what's near work. McDonald's, Tim Hortons. There was Subway.
Or even just
pizza
like
place. There's fucking
there's bistros and bar and grills near
restaurants.
just sit down restaurants.
Go out to the fancy craft breweries.
Yeah.
Kind of ruined me
It's
because
all
I can't drink light beers anymore. Like Bud Light, definitely can't drink. It's just like piss water. I don't drink often, but when I do, I enjoy it. And then that's a big thing, right? Like
yes, so much more money. We were able to kind of put some stuff to the side if we wanted to, but now it's just like.
And before we had kids, you could have all the time in the world to relax. Like, you went out and you got fucking hammered the night before. Now you can just call into work and go, "Hey guys, I'm sick today. Not feeling well." And now it's like you still gotta go upstairs, hang out with your kids. You gotta attend to their needs. You gotta do whatever fucking they need to do. You gotta deal with them screaming. You gotta deal with the light. You gotta deal with everything, unless you got your partner there, and you can vegetate or something downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard.
It is so hard.
Yeah, that's a big thing. So you get used to the single party lifestyle or maybe couple party lifestyle, and now you got kids in the mix.
Yeah. That's not easy. That's for sure.
Not easy.
Yeah. And then I think again, going back to the food, Liam doesn't like spice. We learned that very quickly.
Yeah. It wasn't even something that was super spicy.
It wasn't super spicy, but it was spicy. Like, it didn't used to be spicy. So we usually bought the butter chicken sauce from Costco.
Yeah.
And that was like the best butter chicken sauce because it was mild and it was so, so good. And Liam would eat it. And like a couple times we had bought it, and like we didn't think anything of it the first time that this had happened. And we didn't try it beforehand either because we were so used to it being mild. And like we gave it to Liam and he just lost it.
Yeah, he was just screaming.
He was just screaming, and we're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, you love butter chicken. Like, he absolutely loved butter chicken with rice. Mm-hmm. And then we tried it and we're like, oh. And you usually eat a lot of spice. So like, I don't think you realized it was spicy. I can handle a little bit of spice, but not if it's overwhelming. And like, oh no, you did think it was spicy, actually. I remember you saying that. You're like, does this have a little bit of spice to you? And I tried it. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it does. And so every time he would take a bite, he would freak out. And we're like, oh fuck. So I think we ended up giving him yogurt just to cool his mouth down after that. But yeah, like he does not like spice. We haven't tried spice with her, but we're just not. We're just gonna wait until they're a little bit older.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they're just a little bit older.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start slowly sneaking spice into our food.
Yeah, like when they're older and maybe they can say, you know what, I want to try something a little bit that has a little bit of heat to it, a little bit of spice to it.
Yeah.
But like right now, they're just too young for that. Personally, that's what I feel. I mean, you can feed your kids whatever you want, but I mean, with like the experience with Liam, like I don't want to put Lily through that. Plus, like the belly aches.
Yeah. Do you remember? Was it Claire saying that they give their kid like the pepperoni, or not the pepperoni, but the
spicy pepper. Yeah.
When they get their food, and she was like, "Yeah, we just kind of put it on their plate and they grab it and they'll take a bite and spit it out." But like she goes, "You've done it like a lot of times, and every time he still grabs it and takes a bite."
See, like that's the thing. Like I don't want Lily to have a bellyache at night or just something like that. actually Liam's had a couple of belly aches. I think he has a more sensitive stomach, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. He's kind of got your tummy.
Yeah.
You're sensitive to a lot of stuff, especially pork. Pork doesn't sit well with you.
I don't know why.
I
don't know why. But yeah, like we were definitely like before kids, we were able to eat whatever we wanted with however hot you wanted it. Like, you know, adult palated food.
Also, going back to the butter chicken.
Mhm.
Butter chicken, if you want a really good recipe, like I found a really good recipe online. It take you roughly about an hour start to finish, depending. It's just prep work, and then you have to let the sauce like simmer for fucking ever.
And don't forget the naan bread.
Yeah, I naan bread. But anyways, you can send me a message, and I can send you a recipe if you really want butter chicken.
It's such a good recipe.
Yeah.
It is so good. Both of our kids like hammer it down.
Yeah, hammer. We've got like a bunch frozen down here.
Yeah,
I made for your birthday. Did a big crock pot of it. So it was just a mixture of chicken breast and chicken thighs, and it was
so good.
Let it marinate overnight, and then I did up the sauce in the morning and put it all in the crock pot and just let it go. And it was
super simple,
super good.
Yeah, I remember the first time you made it, I could smell it outside when I took the dog out for a walk.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my god, what smells so good?" And I came in the house like, "Whoa!"
It like really does smell good.
Really, really good. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, but that's a big thing. Is like we're just not big on introducing spice with our kids right now.
Not yet.
I think once they're a little bit older, they can make
a choice bigger. And I'm gonna start with like just like a tiny amount, just over time.
Yeah. But if they don't like spice, they don't like spice. It's not a big deal. I'm not a big like, you know, ghost pepper, hot suicide wing person. Like I could do like
watering.
I can do like medium wings, I think. I could do medium wings, maybe a couple hot, not like a whole pound of hot, probably just like a few that are hot. But other than that, like that's as spicy as I'll go.
You're like a mayonnaise of spicy kind of
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because you know what? I put Frank's on literally everything. Frank's is my
I'm gonna kill you if you ever put that on butter chicken.
I used to always put on butter chicken.
Do not use
I don't
Frank's
like
red hot.
I don't like sriracha.
There's chili flakes. Because Frank's is a very bold
That's
flavor.
right. I like the bold flavor.
Butter chicken is a very delicate and soft flavor. You're gonna kill the flavor of the butter chicken.
But you don't.
You do.
Frank's.
Listen, if I want a buffalo chicken, I'd make a buffalo chicken sandwich. What do you want for dinner tomorrow, Jenna?
Whatever. I love Frank's.
Buffalo chicken sandwich is what I want.
A little bit of Frank's.
Dill, garlic, yogurt on there, on the homemade buns. I haven't done that in a while. Actually, we should probably not. We gotta lose weight.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like a little bit of Frank anywhere and everywhere, you know?
No, not everywhere. No.
A little bit of Frank's.
You got a problem if that's what you want.
A little bit of Frank's. Yum.
Just don't be intimate with Frank's. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, probably not.
Do not recommend.
Yeah, that'd be a little spicy.
Spicy is not the word I'd think I'd use for that
be
one.
burning, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about that. That sounds painful.
It does.
I think that was a little look into some personal experience into our life.
Yes.
Before kids, after kids. We really hope that you just kind of enjoyed our bullshit for a bit. I don't know, last like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. To be honest, when we were starting this episode, I was like, I cannot think. Like, it's very hard to think about our lives without kids now.
It just, it's been so long. It's not even like so long. It's just been so
3 years. Almost.
That it feels like another life. Like it feels like a different you.
Yeah.
Right? It's just priorities change, life changes, kids change. Kids change you and your relationship. Something that's super important, communication.
Yes.
And collaboration. Sorry, there's a video game that we play. It's Had that little like it's like a book and you gotta work together.
The Book of Love.
What's it? Takes two.
It's a marriage, something like that. Yeah, It Takes Two.
Yeah. So that's a fun little video game if your spouse plays video games. Got the Xbox Game Pass. You can find it on there and play with them. It's a fun, silly game.
It was cute.
Yeah. Fucking tear apart
Her kid's like
kid's favorite toy. Trying to make her cry.
And it's just like a savage death of this like stuffed
elephant.
Yeah.
Because like you're pulling on it at first, and then like its ear rips off, and then it's
but something comes from the sky, and I think it's like a safety pin that jams into its ear, and you pull it so its ear comes off, and like it was just like so savage. It was so silly, but it was really cute.
Yeah, that's a fun game to play if you're looking for something to do.
Yeah, I'm not usually into video games, and like that one I like thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I think that's enough of our ramblings for the day. As always, this is the Real Life of Parenting podcast. I'm Jeff.
And as always, I'm Jenna.
Are you? Okay. And this is Mickey.
Mickey's just snoozing.
Right, Mickey?
Yeah.
Anyways, until next time. Bye.
Cheers.